Alrighty, I'm going to do a few videos here, I think, over the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to start with this one just for common issues that we have here in the district. Sometimes a visual is a little bit easier than messaging me and having me respond with steps and instructions. So we're going to try this and see. First one that we see a lot are pop-ups, notifications. Both are very similar. Some are slightly different than others. One of the ones that you will see will be, I don't have one currently, I had one a minute ago and I closed it, but right down here in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you'll see little rectangle pop-ups. If you're getting those typically can easily be closed, but again, that does not solve the issue on why they're popping up. So if that is occurring, then you still need to continue with the following steps. Other times you get a document. Now this is just a PDF document, but again, typically the pop-up is a Chrome window because you guys use Chrome, or a Firefox window if you happen to be using Firefox. It is a browser window. And sometimes these windows don't have the buttons up here to allow you to close it, or they just keep popping back up. They're done in a way that won't allow you to physically close it. So I'm going to show you how to do that first, and then I'm going to show you how to actually remove the issue from the root itself. So the first thing you want to do is we need to get the offending window closed. So if you have the pop-up in the lower right-hand corner, that's actually not a pop-up. That is literally a notification that has been okayed through you or through someone using that computer. And you can just close that. It should go away. However, if you have a window open that won't close, I'm going to show you a trick. And this trick will work pretty much no matter what operating system you have. It's just that the following screen may be slightly different. So you want to press all three keys simultaneously, and that would be Control, Alt, and then Delete. Actually, I typically press Control, Alt, Delete, hold them, and then tap the Delete button. That will give you a weird screen like this. Again, the screen will vary depending on which operating system you have, but Task Manager is the choice. This window also will look different, slightly different, but it's the same concept. And that is, it has a list of everything that is currently open and running on your computer. Typically up at the top are going to be the apps that you have running. You should be able to look through and recognize all the things that you have going on currently on your computer. Most likely the pop-up is going to be a browser window. And again, in our district, most likely that's going to be Chrome. You can see here's the Chrome entry, shows 20. That 20 means that I have 20 tabs open in Chrome. That's probably pretty close. I have quite a few things open on my other screens that you can't see. So you would right click on that, choose End Task. Now I am not going to do that on this because I don't want to close all my browsers. You would, however, you may have to repeat that a few times to get them all. But you will see the window disappear. So here is Adobe Acrobat Reader. This is just a file that I had on my desktop, so I popped it open. And let's pretend that that is locked up for whatever reason, and I want to close that. And I'm going to close it through the Task Manager. So I'm going to look and find it. And you may have to look around a little bit, but right here it says Adobe Acrobat 32-bit. Yours may read slightly differently. This is what you'd be doing on your Chrome. I'm going to do it here because this is the example that works for me. I just right click again with the right button. Now I'm back to left click and I choose End Task, and boom, it's gone. So I just manually closed that. So if you did that to your Chrome, you would close your pop-up window, and that would now let you get back to normal business. And then at some point you want to fix the root problem. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do now. The root problem almost across the board, whether you're using Firefox or Chrome, is going to be an accidentally installed extension. And that is just a small little app. It's kind of like an app you put on your phone. And that has been installed, most likely, again, by accident. The kids do it a lot in the labs. That's the most common case because there are ways to click on some of those that accidentally installed during some of the game areas on some of the programs that we allow them to use. Again, pretty common. Here's Chrome, and I'm going to walk you through how to do that. So let's get rid of extensions. So open your Chrome browser, doesn't matter which one. Find the three little dots in the upper right-hand corner. Select that. Scroll down to More Tools, and when you hover over that, you get a secondary window. And there's a listing for extensions. Choose it. And then what you want to do is look through here and see if there are any extensions that you may or may not need. For me, all of these are actually okay. These are all ones that I've used. Here is one that I just installed as a test. This is actually a legitimate extension, so you may or may not want that. However, I'm going to remove it because I just put it out here temporarily. I'm going to show you how to remove it, what happens. You probably don't have any extensions. You would want to remove all of them unless you recognize that there was one out there that you have purposely installed and want. In this case, I'm going to remove Grammarly. I'm going to confirm. I'm not going to report abuse because there's not a problem. And as usual, you get a pop-up saying, a window saying, hey, we're sorry you go. Can you tell us why? No, I never do that. You just close it and go on. Extension is now gone. You can close the extensions window. I would still recommend closing your browser and reopening it. But you've now removed the extension. You should be good to go. I'm going to show you how to do the same thing in Firefox, just in case. This time, instead of the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner, you use the 3 lines. Scroll down now. This one goes directly to add-ons. From add-ons, you can see extensions is highlighted by default, and you want to scroll and look through your extensions. I have 2 installed. I have Adobe Acrobat, and I have Easy YouTube Downloader Express. I purposely did both of these, so I do not want to remove them. If there was one to remove, you can see that there's a remove button right here. And it just uninstalls that. I'm not going to do that in this case, but this is the area where you would do that if there is an unknown extension. So that is really all. Again, just a quick review. Control-Alt-Delete. Task Manager lets you find the program that is locked, that will not close. It lets you close it forcibly. And then you want to remove your extensions. Again, ... More tools. Extensions, locate, remove the extension. To do the same thing in Firefox, line, add-ons, extensions, find it, remove it. That is all. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me.